Sprout about to head into this bomb site, but you've got to get past 3 players.
Yeah, it's a big, tall order. The smoke comes in from CT, so CT is going to be under some form of pressure. It's Stare that moves through to find the first. 2 players backside, but iDisbalance shows himself, so now it's on Glowing, who does find a double. But Zyphon quick to cut him out and, well, deliver for Sprout's B site. Now, of course, for Dillers and Clax, they need to retake. I'm surprised how slow these rotations have come in for 9Pandas, to be honest with you. Only now are we seeing sort of Clax move through Speedway and towards CT. We've already burnt a third of the clock off. Sprout just now played time and they know they've won the round.
Yeah, completely agree with you. This is a very slow response out of 9Pandas. And it's such a shame that you're seeing only Glowing step up with kills. If I'm being completely honest with you, yeah, sure, it's an unpredictable thing, Stare going through that smoke, but C should have had him dead to rights, had the advantage. He wasn't one going through the smoke. It's just the element of surprise. But nevertheless, Sprout will prevail. And I might as well make this point now, in round 1, heading into round 2. Sprout's T sides have looked incredible. But
9Pandas aren't actually fighting for the control. Instead, they just back off. Alpha's gone so deep. This is going to come so out of the blue here for the CT side. Molotov to back side. Yeah, be careful. Although Alpha does swing before the matter, that Molotov been up his life. Spamming over the top of the smoke Stare. Trying to throw out every extra precaution to make sure they don't get caught out by it. See how the smoke runs. A nice second shot from Glowing. But Lauan trying to bring the numbers back down. It's a 6 shot from Glowing. Back at the site. Fighting with his back against the wall. Zello fires off for another, and that Molotov should be forcing Glowing out, and it will do eventually. Zyphon hits it, 2 against 2. 1 has crossed, but the bomb hasn't until Zello just swings in dry with the AWP, and yet again, iDisbalance left in the clutch. It's another 1v2, peeking towards back sight. It's a nice shot to Zyphon.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh my god.
He's got time. It's okay. I mean, he can plant. Incendiary goes in. That's going to make Zello move instantaneously, and that's so clever from iDisbalance. You think he's going to come from CT with the Incendiary, but no, the whole time, iDisbalance is holding for that exact swing, and the Incendiary facilitates the entire play. Calculated clutch, but once again, we're relying on individuals on this 9Pandas side to chalk and cheese together around.
Upon your idea, Brandon, of taking it fast towards the A side of things, rather than playing slow and heading towards B, they want to chop and change, and it makes sense. Sprout are going to keep guessing. In the meantime, fight taken, and Stare, of course, will win it out.
Yet again, just one flash gets them out off the angle, and it means Stare, well, he can fall back. Now he can group the rest of his team. Efforts moved over towards A. 2 defenders since 9Pandas are split because there's pressure all over the map here applied by Sprout. Alpha can't go through that Incendiary. That is really well placed.
There's still a numbers game in there. Favor seized. MP9, it's laboured, but expected. Gets the job done. They have to go back for the bomb here, not to mention seized. Just keeps running through. iDisbalance faces. That's such a rookie error. Now an X flanks both. And now he can call the bomb to short. Zyphon's going to be here to help him out. They know that the site's clear. It's now just trying to pin down exactly where Glowing's going to come from here in the post plant. Or does he? Does he just get the AWP and save? Yeah, that's it. Round over.
So wild. And the reason why you're saying rookie error, I'm going to break this down a little bit for you, is because iDisbalance, the reason why he's there at long is because Cease has got all that control. He's not dropped the bomb once, but twice after that kill on Alpha. But he's such low HP, he's only on an SMG. It'd be so much better placed, more equipped, if iDisbalance rotates over and towards the site, helps out his teammate in Clax that's already there, and you just let Seeds be a little bit of a menace. Because at the end of the day, the pressure's now on Sprout to not only go recover the bomb in mid, we've already got that mid flank being activated by Glowing, who's pushing down Banana. There's so many moving pieces, but the fact that iDisbalance swings fall by the wayside.
Gonna look towards A. Yet again, Sprout gonna try and prod and poke as best as they can. Flash goes in, iDisbalance catches the initial man out towards long, and a second one as well. This is more like it. Some form of defense being put up from the CT side. Flash goes in towards apartments as well. Stare trying to pressure up from short. I think he sees the barrel of Seas. That's why he's going for the wall bang. Got to swing out towards sight. The AWP misses. That means Seas is a dead man walking. Both kills come in. Zyphon does get caught out from the pit position. Zello seems to be holding. Stair wants to push the issue, but it's caused the bomb to get dropped. And now, unfortunately for Zello, he's in a clutch. That's a great start. Spots a man towards long. Got to pick up the bomb and head towards site. And I think he will be given that space and luxury, but the problem is he plants well in the open, and Glowing able to cut him out of the round before things get a little too dangerous. 7-2. So there's going to do the polite thing and the sensible thing. Switch it over. I'll take the D, you take the AK. You can be the heavy hitter in this round. Stair so far, you know, I feel like there's not enough fire extinguisher on Inferno to put this guy out. He's 12-5 so far. Oh, Zello starting to move in, chucking utility to his teammates, feeding the chickens. It felt like standing on logs. Sub-minute left, and Sprout have already made their decision that they're going to be heading towards B. A brilliant counter volley. leikkeet thinking about going through, but yeah, I was going to say, would be a pretty ill-disciplined move.
Considering that Sprout are being quite disciplined, that would be a rare change, a rare overstep. This still gets really weird. You've got a lot of low players here on both sides of the server, and the spam somehow doesn't do anything. And Zello and Alpha come up with kills. Man advantage now firmly with Sprout, and C's can't get a spray to connect.
This is scary, man. Sprout nearly pushed for a 2-man deficit in this round. They were going to have to work 3 against 5. Instead, it sees that I disbalance and I hit the panic button. leikkeet just swings. It's a 6 shot, and I disbalance values his AWP more than the round. And yeah, sure, 9Pandas win the last, Brandon, but it's the exact same situations the last time they were on the receiving end of victory. It's short-lived, it's a single round, and it's back to a Sprout-dominated Inferno. Zello is going to try and track the AWP. He knows he's not surviving. The question is, does it land in the hands of Alpha? Yeah, it does. Teamwork makes the dream work for Sprout as they push for half. Right, you can move out of the way quicker if you have your knife out rather than your AK. Yeah, a dangerous game being played. And for Sprout, they have never pushed for B info in this round, right? They've done nothing towards that side of the map. So it's half expected for 9Pandas now that they're going to be on the defense towards A. Good start, an even greater one as seized long distance. A1S just peppering down this form of attack on Sean. I disbalances AWP in for another. Zyphon realizes, well, you know, our money doesn't grow on trees. It's not as easy to get as you'd think. Probably better for me to save my AK. Everyone else gets their loss bonus, and we invest in the next. But that is a 3rd on the board for 9Pandas. If we take the save as well, so everyone's going to buy around them, right? It makes sense. I know it doesn't exactly favor you when you bring in 2 Deagles and a Galil into this round, but I think it makes more sense than to eco.
Oh, wow.
And well, when Zyphon takes shots like that and you put him at the front running of the pack, yeah, anything can happen, but a well-placed HG from Villadez to slow and stall.
Yeah, really nicely done. Oh, all right, never mind. Alpha just absolutely drive-by Villadez. Sure, there's another nade kill, but it's a 3-on-3. Zyphon versus C's. That's an important kill because that means the space can still be taken for 9Pandas. And C's nearly finds another. Damage already done.
West Air needs to step up on the AWP. He's holding to CT right now, which is really smart because obviously Alpha being in coffins, 9Pandas don't want to go challenging, so they're going to have to push through CT. Stair's even holding an extremely passive angle. Scared of maybe what's going to come up ahead of him. Flashbang goes high. They are going to try and introduce this control. They've got 10 seconds left to defuse the bomb. Both players have hits. Nice shot is there. Like disbalance caught between a rock and a hard place. And Sprout will do it on the force buy. 9Pandas have got enough money to keep afloat for the last round of the...
That nade missing is massive.
Oh my word, and Dilladez, just the level of disrespect. It's a nice second shot from leikkeet, but the Galil to gun him down.
Oh no.
Push comes to shove, Stair. Created space towards B, the last 3 players are out towards A. No chance at holding this side down. Yet again, it's another bomb plant. Another round that heads to the post. The situation for Stair, yeah, a little bit messy. Does get caught out.
Alpha though, do you expect another player this close? Pulls back into a more common after plant angle. Lining up utility. They've smoked him off. The flashbang looks really good. It's so good, but another one. It's a team flash and it allows 2 kills. Seized is such low HP. Zello can't capitalize upon it, but he just backs through the smoke. Knows that time is his friend. Unsure if he knows the HP situation. C starts spamming. There is no time. And the kill even comes in at the very end. Just for the cherry on top. 11-4.
What a first half from Sprout. I mean, look at the kill distribution, right? It's just as bad on Sprout as it is on 9Pandas, but it so genuinely is do or die. Sprout now pushing for 12. leikkeet Julies good for 1. I don't like how they've put the setup towards B. I'll talk about it in just a second. With an individual upstairs, I thought he found 3 and that third shot connects. Instead, it's Dilladez that shoots his teammate down. He'll have even less money heading into this round than the rest of his team. Nothing more annoying than that noise being made towards B. But the players don't have to put up with that as much as we do. Do you not hear the rattling in the background?
No.
Okay, maybe I'm going insane, but I definitely didn't hear it. Anyway, 5 against 3, Brandon. SMG starting to farm up some cash, or at least the attempt from leikkeet is there. Stairs holding from afar. Alpha's just swung down middle and found one into Astralis second. Now that gives leikkeet some confidence, knowing there's only one man left, and a head-to-head against iDisbalance is one that he's always going to win in that scenario. Third. Oh, Jesus. Play catch there. Torches the opening man. Zyphon finds the second. 9Pandas just loitering top mid. Like, there was no attempt to take that control. I don't know what the game plan was, to be honest, there for Dilladez and Seized. They just kind of stood there and accepted fate. 5 against 3. Sprout aren't ever going to stick around to try and take another fight. You just play numbers at this point. As long as you play trades, you're always going to win this round. And I mean, with the scoreline looking this one-sided, only one way to look at it, and it seems to be a 14th, is on the cards.
There's only one smoke for B. That's your issue. There is limited utility on Sprout, but you've got 35 seconds. Stare should be deploying the smoke at some point. Probably waiting for contact, but because Sprout conceded that control, they're actually worried about a long flank. So no one's watching top banana. This is very passive.
Go, smoke towards CT. Alpha can't quite catch the timing. Does a little bit of damage to Quacks, but it's marginal. It's Stare this time that does the heavy lifting. And, well, this is looking pretty solid. Alpha, shot through smoke, runs through it, gets a second. Easy as you like here, Brandon. 14-4. But they are doing it with shift keys held until apps is cleared. Dilladez, right click, smoke on Molly action. That's going to try and give him free passage towards site. Problem is, it's just given an easy wall to hold here for Sprout, and they keep them well contained. Sure, a couple of kills go the way of the T side. I say a couple, it was only 1. Oh, never mind, it was 2, because leikkeet has just stabbed his teammate right in the back.
6. What? I didn't even notice that. That's insane. Glowing, trying to get aggressive in this smoke, and guess what? You just get spammed out because you've made noise. They've heard you tick in the molly.
That's not a bad start, is it? Oh, my word. Seriously? Fair enough, I guess. One way to do it. 4 against 4. Numbers level tied up. Or Pazello going to bring the advantage home and make it a second. Bombs left in spawn. 9Pandas, the last 2 players out towards A. Systematic dismantlement here on Inferno. Klax is the last man left. The 9Pandas boys have been embarrassed here on Inferno.
Yeah, it's just been everything. Like it doesn't even feel like the gunfights are fall in favor towards 9Pandas, apart from Glowing when he was on that CT side. And Sprout have played a really solid game of Inferno. You can see why they picked it. Last time around, it was a lot closer. This time, it is an absolutely one-sided affair. Sprout put their foot into the grand final. They are 1 map away from achieving it.
Yeah, you're dead right, mate. A race to 16 on the next map. To be fair, it's 9Pandas pick, so if there is ever a chance we see...